Should be obvious, if you ask me. I mean, I hate to saying that, but it's the truth. That's it, you know. Abundance of resources, nice. When you have it. When not, well, sucks. Nobody wants to make such decisions, but somebody has to. That is why, well, ooh. It looks fucking nice, doesn't it? It looks cool. I like it. The old captain is dead. No shit, we have truly died. New London is weak. Food is low, our population looms, gold is running out. Not bad. People yearn for a future worth dreaming of. Is it the same future for all? Probably not. Probably not. Keep the city together. Okay. Hold its hand on its deathbed. I mean, it would also mean my death, so I'm kinda not happy about this. Are we the new captain then? Captain's dead, long live the captain. Chapter 1. Scraping the barrel. The captain is dead. As he weakened, growing division, maintaining a grinding halt. Now New London left to suffer the consequences. Why would you do this? It doesn't really matter if the captain dies. It doesn't even matter if there's division in the city. All people should be well and truly aware that maintaining the city seems to be of absolute necessity. A steward. Okay, I'm a steward. Is it your charge to lead, but you must prove yourself. The overcrowded city is now low on resources. Use this one more year to build more shelter, secure coal, and power the generator back on. And fine. Prospect to a shallow coal seam and construct an extraction district. Turn on the generator, construct new housing districts to address the lack of shelter. Oh boy, we really do lack shelter and food. Once we start building, we're also gonna lack materials. Goods. That's new. That's good. Prestige tutorial. I set aside the needs and design building around. It can be simple as furniture, cutlery. Ah, okay, so basic shit. And luxury items. We don't have time for luxury items. Any desirable and provide comfort to citizens. Yeah, I don't fucking care about your comfort. I want you to be fucking working. Let's choose some materials and industrial districts. Remember, you need to switch industrial output to produce goods instead of prefabs. I see. Okay, now we have more people. We have the Frostlanders, which is 43% of the populations apparently. Can fund their projects. I'm not going to. Raise some more funds. Neato. Stalwarts. Seems like a smaller faction. 950 members. But how many members do you have? 3,000. Yeah, they're kind of small. Oblast Enforcers. Is also field elite squads of guards to be used at the stalwart's discretion. Nice. Oh, are these the people I got because I choose order then? Because this is supposed to be New London, which means this is, yeah. Basically, now you played around with this one. Because I remember that the original map basically also was in a bit of a canyon? Hole in the ground? You know what I get. It had some walls around it. So, you know, you basically played around with this, and then over the last, or the next 30 odd years, they built more. Which is kind of cute. Who else do we have? New Londoners, of course. My people! It's a funny thing you have got in your face. For technical progress, New London will thrive. Progress for the glory of New London. Marriage forges the strongest. Reason for order, order for control. Now you want to set me up as a tyrant again. I mean, I'm not against becoming a tyrant. I'm well-intentioned. So what else is new? We have a lot more population. 8,000. Other than our workforce, nobody is sick at the moment. Good. They will get sick relatively quickly because they're out in the cold. Heat stamps. Okay, so now we have heat stamps instead of scraps. Okay, prefabs are still around. Ah, cores again. Those are gonna be important. We have guard squads. What do guard squads do? Decrease crime by protecting our city. Nice. You can be used to quell protest or can occasionally be utilized in various events requiring their intervention. The district provides some guard squads. Not keep city. Okay. Yeah, we don't have nearly enough. And Frostland teams. Ah, those scout teams, I'm assuming. Will get colder soon. Okay, so let's start with the what we need to do. So okay, that's coal, that's prefabs. Oh, they actually have some ample area already is broken for me. Well, that's kinda nice of them. I approve. I approve indeed. So, food, materials, goods, we'll need all of those. So, first we need to start ice breaking in this direction. What's the coal? Then we need farming districts. Shelter from the wind. Okay, so that reduces the heat requirements. Nice. Actually nice touch. Oh, 6. Okay, the districts seem to be getting a bit bigger. No, so you fucking take it. That's something to get, or I will have to get used to. Start with a food district here then, since they already so nicely prepared everything for me to get involved in. And materials and prefab, so we need extraction districts then. I wonder if building them next to each other would actually be advantageous. Can't really. I could potentially go like this. Extraction district. Yeah, that actually reduces heat requirements. Good. Okay. What else do we have? We have the industrial district, which creates prefabs, but it was also the one that creates goods, wasn't it? At least that's what they told me. What's that? Frozen forest, 72k. Deep deposit found. Deep frozen, deep melting drill building. Okay, we need to start researching on that because that sounds fucking amazingly useful. There's 100 fucking million down there. How much do we usually have? 72k, 72k. Yeah, that sounds like a fucking goal to reach, isn't it? That sounds like a fucking... Can I research? Is there a research button somewhere? Or do I need to build a workshop first? Can I build a workshop? Yes, I can. Yes, I fucking can indeed. Council of delegates representing housing research. Housing. Unlocks the idea tree, changes the feature speed. Nice. We have those hubs that... Oh, we have more now. Hub and districts is decreased. Okay, so that's something we can use to... but it requires materials, and that requires workforce. Okay. Workforce demanding in districts is decreased. Workforce demanding in extraction and industrial districts is decreased. Okay. Bad. Goods. And the industry is decreased. And plus decay storage for goods. Okay. You know, that makes kind of sense. Where were we? So we plan a food one, we build prefabs, we have materials. Then we're gonna see how much they actually produce, because now we have 6 tiles instead of 3 tiles, which, you know, begs the question how much that's going to do for us. And right, goods, that was the what I wanted. So you don't require any resource fields. So if I build you next to this one, that would be advantageous, isn't it? So if I build you around this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I go to the, where was the hub beneath. So fuel is for the other one, heating reduces the heat requirement, but we already have received some bonuses, yeah. Extraction and industrial districts is decreased. So if I set this up here, yeah, it hits every last one of them. Nice. Kind of what I wanted to do. But I also want a good stockpile. I want a... I can't afford it. 10 more heat stamps. Okay, so we need to unpause and let the game run a little bit, I suppose. Oh wait, wasn't that an option? Fund projects, raise funds. Yeah, that was a fucking option. Okay, so here, Frostlanders. Going to give me some? 207? Yes, you will. Okay, that solves my first problem. Yeah, let's set that up here. The housing district, that's a housing district. That's towards the coal, but we can't really do anything because it's not frost broken yet. Anything else we have? Ah, so that's basically the bacon. The bacon. Yeah, the bacon. No, the beacon. Bacon would be nice as well. Yes, I'm kind of hungry. My mind wanders to interesting places. Okay, so that's how you do it. You basically have to... Okay, so we do to frost break over there as well. Relatively quickly even, because if the first game is anything to buy, start scouting is actually really useful, because you will get lots and lots of resources out of that. If you start early enough, that is. So, okay, we have plans there. How do I... Where do I... Listed under housing, and this is under... Ah, I see. Okay, so that is the central district, and that gets built in the central district. Which means if that is under... What was it again? Under housing... Does that mean I built that in a housing district? Because we need to wait until it is built, I'm assuming. Hopefully. With that, those already have reduced heat because they are sheltered from the wind. Those probably as well because they are... It's protected by the cliff walls there. Those have reduced because they are slapdashed together, so heating up that. Do you do anything else? Apart from acquiring my workforce, which I don't really have that much of. And acquire materials. We'll see how it goes, because technically we just have to find out how this goes, so we can't really make any oh, there's more of them. I see. Yeah. Let's first try to get there, and let's try to get... There's 100 million. That is fucking nice. I have no idea how long it will take us to get it, but that's gonna be one of the main goals I'm setting up immediately to get... because I'm pretty sure that 100 million will last us a lot longer than everything else that we have on the map. Is there something like this for... Yes, for food as well. 100 millions, okay. So... I want to make a prediction here. Just going over what I see off the map. We have lots of materials, which means there's probably going to be a lot of demand for materials. We have some coal, and that's going to be the main squeeze, basically, because that is going to be what's going to chase you by running out. I don't really have much in the way of prefabs, but I'm pretty sure that we can produce prefabs by the industrial district as well. If we just build one for goods and one for materials, that basically solves the problem, I suppose. One for goods and one for prefabs of the industrial districts. Because I'm relatively certain, yeah, we only have that one which is going to produce prefabs, and these ones who only have 800 more. That's not really much. That's another material source, 2.9 million. Okay, nice. Okay, so basically we have one deep source, two deep sources, three deep sources. Oh, but that doesn't actually require us to go deep. That is a shallow iron vein, 2.9 million in materials. Yeah, that is something we should also get going relatively quickly. Because I'm pretty sure that the ones down here with their, you know, measly 72k are gonna run out. Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That would be 1 million. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 1.5 million materials down here. Oh, and that would be all of these sources apart from that one, of course. And, well, we can also just get that. Solve all of our problems at once. Yeah, I'm going to immediately plan a road over there. is set up for the future. I need to expand around this. It's actually not a problem. I'm gonna expand around this and then, you know, bore myself towards the other way station. Okay, I think I've set everything up I wanted to set up. What else can I do with fuel? Mobilize enforcers? Sure. Give me more of those. Fund projects? No, that costs me money. Promote energy support? Sure. Oh, they love me. I can't raise funds, but I kind of have set up everything I wanted to set up for the moment. De-radicalize. Oh god, there's another one of you. Hello little bud. And how about you go and, well, you fuck yourself. It's kind of weird having to do this myself and not relying on strategy. But of course, since my schedule right now is rather, hard to time, I'm, a bit of a problem. Let's start the game and start doing things. The first thing we are going to do after we are done with this is to set up an extraction district here for some coal, that we can restart the generator. Not freeze to that, but I do kind of want to, you know, set up everything immediately. And now sounds maybe a bit, but yeah, it was like the game gives you some nice amount of resources to start out with. It's always been my policy to also spend heftily begin with. And of course, probably making lots and lots of mistakes in how I set things up. I mean, I get the idea that basically what you want to do is pretty much set things up right next to each other, because that of course comes with the added benefit of reducing heat cost and shit. Extraction district, yeah, that's the one. We don't have enough space for that. 6. And I do want to frost break towards the other coal. Just in case. Okay, so we have frost broken to here. So what we're gonna do is go like bop 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 bop. Ooh, can zoom out quite far. And I want to frost break closer to the one, so we can start setting up some teams to walk around and do some exploratory shit for us. Relatively quickly. And then we'll see how our problems solve themselves. Now, I did realize that materials is going to be one of the major problems, isn't it? Because every district we build is also going to require materials. That'll be interesting. Okay, run again game. I feel like that frostbreaking goes relatively quickly. You would assume it's a long process, but money, you can get it done relatively quickly. Now we'll have to see what we can do with the new districts. Because they're now a lot bigger. I wonder if I now have more options to interact with them in any reasonable fashion, that is. Also gives me a nice opportunity to just, you know, sit back, relax, and prepare my pipe. Something I'm rather grateful for. Let's stop the game, because now lots of them are built, apart from, of course, the extraction one for the coal, because, well, it's because, yeah, it was planned a bit later. So right now we're running at a massive minus for heat, which is not surprising, as we have A, no income in coal, and B, the generator's off. Okay, so let's take a look here then. Okay, so there is an option to build something in here, which is this one. Substitute, yeah, that's the one we want to build, but so that can only be built in the housing district, I'm assuming, and that can only be built in the central district, so we don't actually have anything to build in here yet. So can we do demolish, deactivate, zoom in? How far can we zoom in? Oh! Oh look, it's a little Stop, don't run away. Yes. The automations from the first one. That is awesome. I really fucking like. Can I zoom around a bit more? Then again, don't pull me out there. Hey, look, there are people doing the job. This is kind. This I like. This I can get behind. What can I do? I can expand the district. That costs seed stamps and prefabs. And probably means you're going to produce more, doesn't it? Okay, so you're the one producing prefabs. Yeah, it means I kind of would like to get some more out of you immediately. Ooh, I can expand down here. I need to expand like 3 spaces. Okay. I can do this. Then we have this district. And sales needs to do that. Okay, we don't have enough heat. Can't really get anything out of you. I can get shit out of you. Expand. Alright, we can't really do anything because we would need to Frostpunk then. That's not really a problem for me. I was planning to go down there anyway. And here we have the industrial district, which right now produces prefabs, but I would like you to produce goods. And then we expand you as well. Districts are gonna get really fucking big, aren't they? Food district. Same logic applies here. Housing, we're missing 18. Okay, can I expand you? Of course I can. Squalor. What does that even mean? Probably something not good if I had to take an educated guess. So we're going to expand you up here, I suppose. It's gonna increase the amount of heat you want. Yeah, once again out of fucking heat stamps. Can you give me money as well? You can. Probably not a good idea to do this to my political enemies? No. The political groups in the city, basically, is what I was trying to say, and then my brain went like, now these are enemies, aren't they? We'll go over here, why not? It's not a bad direction, and then we can potentially build more houses like that. How about the extraction district? That's not done yet. Okay, so we have one of that. Once that Frostpunk is done, we can set up this one to go bigger as well. I hope that we can at least achieve some equilibrium. This means I can probably get the extraction for also expand that. So generous of them to donate. Yes, very generous. Good people. Good people know that they need to, give the government some heat stamps. Why? Because the government kinda needs to keep you warm. In order to do so, the government needs money. Now, of course, that is the ideal scenario for a government. Hasn't really not that much to do with our more modern governments. Tend to be a bit more pain in the ass than, well, strictly speaking, necessary. Okay, so biggest problem I have is probably going to be materials. Yeah. The generator's off, you're all gonna starve. No. Good work, sir. May I secure the new coal deposit? Part of the last vein in New London. Some deposits left, but they won't last for long. We need to improve our mining to use it efficiently. The city's community is voicing different ideas about how to do it. We need to decide whose ideas are worth pursuing. We must choose a solution. The Research Institute research an idea for a new coal mine, construct new milling and extraction district. Okay, so first I want to expand this one. That increases the squalor thing, doesn't it? Okay, so we're just gonna build this out here. I would like to build that one as well, but we can't right now. Okay, that was good, didn't I? I can expect these twice. Interesting. Well, might just say no to that. In fact, quite pleased with that idea. So, I'm gonna do that. That should give us also more living room. We do need more food. A little bit more food. And a little bit more in the way of materials.
The steward appreciates all your adoring letters and will answer personally in due time.
Fucking hell no, that's what I've got a fucking secretary for. Bitch. Takes a while until I can ask them for money again. To be fair, that is kind of fair. It would be rather broken if you could just, you know, screw my relationship to you. Minus 20, so if we can further reduce the need for heat. Okay, they require 0 heat. Oh, kind of what I like to fucking see. 0 heat. 0 heat. Nice. We'll build one more of these heat thingies. Here, where the heat requirement is rather harsh. You wanna eat more of my resources, aren't you? The generator wakes. People gather around the generator tower as it wakes with a thundering shudder and bestows heat on us yet again. It's the heart of the city, the last line of defense against the cold, the first hope for any future. Stuart, as a couple who says their first child, a daughter, was born at the exact moment the generator sprang to life. They called her Generator 1. They asked that you bless her. You gave us hope back. Thanks to you, our child may yet have a future ahead of her. Very well, Generator 1. I mean, well, seems a fitting nickname. Okay, so we do need more materials. So if I ice pick down here, I can probably get a nice amount of them. I could plan for the future and set up here. I'm pretty sure this is going to take me a while to get to the point where I can actually make use of these resources. So what I need is one more food thing. More materials. Well, it's gonna be a bit spread out, I suppose, of a district. Let's actually try to meet city demands. I would like to immediately set up the logistic thingy so I can start looking for things. You know what, we're just gonna plan this immediately. Fuck everything else. That's gonna have a lot of heat demand, isn't it? I would also like to have the research institute relatively quickly. 100 heat stamps, okay. Guess we'll have to wait a little bit. Have I expanded you? This is a really nice little feature. I enjoyed it quite a bit. How does the housing district look then? Hmm. I feel this is a chick. Fucking weaklings. Not that fucking cold, no is it? Give me more heat stamps and I'm gonna make you warmer. Hmm? How about that? People like that sounds, Oh, what ridiculous. Extraction district. One, two, three. Okay, I can get a few more if I expand that. Okay. We also need one more district for food. And it costs 40 each, that's not much. It might not be a bad idea to Frostpunk and we could take... really hard to see, isn't it? Are these all neighboring tiles? Then we could build up here and get another one. I want to try. Also because I kind of want to, you know, walk into this general direction. Thinking about the future, basically. I must admit, so far I do like what I see. And let's take a look around. Well, there's some runs to take refuge in these temporary shelters. I'll wait for conditions to improve enough for them to return home. Okay, I don't think I have enough housing for you at the moment, so I kinda would not like to take you in right about now. Foothills. Sure, go. Can I...
District is now operational.
Yes, it is.
Expeditions in search for fuel will be launching shortly.
Why, yes, of course they will. I don't have the workforce yet. Should I take them in? I mean, I can't really house them. Okay, it's kind of gay. Gay way to build. Oh, if I expand you, yeah, I have a slight plus. It's not gonna last long, especially not if I build another housing district to house my people. Oh, I could expand you once more. That would solve the right now housing issue, I suppose. 30. You have 25, so one more expansion brings me 5. Yeah, that's actually enough. Wish that I would need... I don't need much more workforce, mind you. I need like 100 more. Not actually that much, is it now? Ape Byron, 55, drill sergeant, admiring the generator. It's good to have you back, old chap. It's a terrible fright to have you switched off. More than just a heat source to us, you know? Us, you're a symbol of what we should be. Unbending, unyielding fortitude. The fucking machine. Your stench so bold against the frost. The generator's reverted, respected by the stalwarts. Trying to, if that's the thing that keeps you alive, how the fuck you ever failed so fucking hard that you would let anyone switch that thing off? It truly is beyond me. But that seems like a very horrible idea. But hey, who am I to say? Who am I to say indeed? Can I ask you for money again? No. Can I ask you for money again? No. ask you for money again. No. Well, that sucks. Oh well. That's,
Do not be alarmed by any unusual noises coming from the generator. Routine maintenance work is underway.
No, I trust it. Actually, I have 10 left. Is there anything else we can explore with 10? Yes, we fucking can. We should do so. And if this game is following its predecessor's footsteps somewhat, then it's going to always be a bit of a race where it is basically you and your limited resources against the goal. In this case, our goal is clearly to find, and I'm gonna be leaning out of the window, I'm like, yeah, we're gonna try to find oil, aren't we? Because yes, obviously we are going to try and find oil. Actually, am I in the way of the... Yes, I'm kinda, aren't I? I'm just gonna put myself down here so we can actually see what's going on there. It seems more reasonable. So we can actually see population and shit, and well, technically that's not too important much, you know, so you can read that shit. It seems more reasonable. I don't know if you expanded? No, but you can expand. And it should solve our material problem for the moment. And we only have a food shortage that we kinda need to deal with. We do need more workforce for this. And we can get some more workforce. A whooping... What was it again? I can't say because I don't have any free fucking workforce. Look at fucking that, it's little strategy! Half a year, it's been back. Half a year, it's been doing nothing. Bidding. Fair enough, I did a lot of your bidding. Asuk! You didn't bid me to play this game, nor did you? Ah, that's right, that little strategy. Welcome back and thank you very much. As always, I greatly appreciate your support. Hi, my friend, on this fine evening. A fine evening that should have happened yesterday, but was honestly rather tired from the last few weeks. I'm so fucking happy once this month is over and I'm free again to just, you know, be left to my own devices and stream some more because I fucking miss it quite a bit. So we'll be here to pay you to make stupid choices. Fair enough, yeah. I can see there's many stupid choices you can make in this game. I can, for example, completely piss off the Frostland. Stuff like that. That's a fair point. Ah. Feels better. Feels better indeed. But look, strategy. It's Frostpunk. Too. Of course, I'm far too poor to buy this game, so I'm playing this on a Jackboy's account again, but I'm really happy that I can play this again. I'm not gonna fucking lie. Quite happy indeed. I just really would like to get some more funds. I'm gonna actually look forward to cutting this into small little pieces to make videos out of it. For once. What else was I about to do? I was about to build a research. Yeah, research would be rather important, wouldn't it be? How much does it cost? 400 workforce, so we can't even build that. Great. I might have screwed myself over already. You shared a tech boys library without using it again and sharing by family share. I mean, there are some settings like this, but since I can just log in, fucking install the game and play it, I never bothered with any of that shit. Just saw this coming out and I was like, hey, tech boy, well, you would probably want to play this. And he was like, yeah, I already have it. And I was like, cute. Would you bother would it bother you much if I play it a little bit? And he was like, no, go ahead. Which is precisely what I do, of course. Okay, so I need to wait until my people have researched more areas so that we can go back here and get more workforce in, because we are lacking workforce like no one's business. I have no idea how the fuck I'm supposed to be sheltering those extra 2,000 people, mind you, but guess we're just gonna...
An automaton has broken down and is blocking traffic. Technicians are on their way.
Warte, look at that strategy. I was kind of complaining that I can't zoom in, but at least some limited amount I can zoom in and look around and see my little people doing shit. It's cute, isn't it? Where was the one with the automation? Was that here? Was it this one? So yeah, you do have some limited amount to actually check in on your people and see what they are doing, but even without building automations, I apparently use automations, which seems like a reasonable thing to do. Would like a bit more freedom once I zoom in, but alas, can't have it all. Okay, so what have we discovered? Pressure sensor engine of a dreadnought, and that's how we found a core. Nice. I found first, we can use the power most advanced technology. I suggest the dreadnought traveled to the frozen bay a long time ago. Submit all the records, 5 teams, no fucking problem. Scavengers would rather live together. Coordination for us. New London, the settlement has been declining since the collapse of the observation tower. We need to reconsider the situation and join us. A new stable source of heat. Okay, Frostland. I don't really want more Frostlanders. I want new Londoners. They seem reasonable. Many complex, inhabited by children a long time ago. The children really do yearn for the mines, don't they? Young grew older and became citizens of New London. The last miners were ordered home by the captain, but we know some coal remains in the shafts. For punishment, we found a warehouse with prefabs the captain intended to use to improve it. You could take them or leave them in place. We want to use the mine again. Take this. Need the prefabs. Fisherman using the mine will take a few of Frostland. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. 2400 coal. 500,000 of coal. That's nice. It takes 10 Frostland teams, so we can't do it now, is what you're telling me again. But I do have 5 left, which means I can go here, take those new Londoners back home. So we have actually the workforce to stabilize things. We still need to do something about the food situation, of course. Then I guess it is also high time that we build the research institute. Which we can now, because, well, right now the people arrived at the fucking city. And now we need 33 new homes. I kind of figured it would be that. I want to stretch out in this direction. Yeah, because then I can get that one. How much food do you produce, building? You produce 60. We would be at -1. Well, fuck you too, game. I do need a new housing district. Where do I want more housing? I guess we can just build it up here. We can sneak around our own district. That's kind of cute. And we build it up total, which means we are -3 in shelter. Still fully upgraded, but man, I don't really give a fucking flying shit, to be completely fair and honest. A bit of a minus is going to be, well, expected. We can promote you again. Here, be promoted. Which makes them like me more. Which I find useful. Okay, now we can research. So we were supposed to put it in community to develop an ideal, improve the relationship with that community. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. So eating. Coal mines, there we have it. Okay, so that's the Frostlanders, that's the New Londoners, and that's the Stalwarts. New Londoners agree. Okay, so basically I'm gonna get brownie points with them if they like what I'm doing. 180 coal output, squatters increased. The health, crime and pollution present in the city, but the generator, heavy machinery and poor sanitation. This disease slows population growth and wears down districts. Okay, I need 50 heat stamps to research that. I shouldn't be that far away from that, should we? Yeah, we had 42. Different ideas. Communities of New London. A small crowd gathers outside of the new research institute, arguing about how to exploit the last coal veins. The stalwarts and New Londoners want us to lean on machine-powered mining. Sounds fucking reasonable. Some would have us pursue a more frugal solution. I would never display such discord under the captain's rule. I have to choose who to entrust with developing their idea. Yeah, I know, game. I was here already. So basically this sets up a bit of a a bit of a situation where you have to play the political game, I suppose. So, I mean, these are basically the remnants that are basically around because we choose order, I suppose. So I guess we gotta try to please them a little bit first, although they're already really pleased. Dust coal mine. More disease, more coal. What is the alternative? The blasting coal mine, which gives us squalor. I don't really know how bad squalor is going to be, but I guess we're gonna find out one way or another. And since we now have also the option that we have enough of them, do we have enough? It's gonna cost materials, isn't it? And heat stamps. Oh, that's fucking great. Okay, so we do need to wait this out a little bit, I suppose. Otherwise, no building for us. Can I ask you for money? I can't. Ask you for money. Can't. I do love that they're like, Stewart, please hear us. We want to live. It's like, yes, I know. I would like to live too. About unnecessary trouble. Still have a heat demand, and you will also gonna have a demand. Older season.
Well, the frost is here.
Okay, what else have you found? You have found miniature frostlanders. I can out a pitiful living of moss and small fish. With no furnace, they survive by sleeping shoulder to shoulder under their thick layers of fur. I prefer to live in New London. Yeah, not right now. And I need a baby found a disturbing sight. Bodies in sturdy frostland gear neatly laid side by side and left to freeze, with black oil markings over their closed eyes. Ghastly burial ritual. What we found suggests that we are heading to an old machine, over by the desolate coast. A machine would require a source of fuel. We should investigate. How much does it cost? 10. Nice. Okay, it leaves us with enough to... Because I really want to get the coal. Yes, how much would it cost us? 100 heat stamps. Okay, I mean, that's not good, but we can save up 100. Hopefully, maybe, potentially. We want to reduce this problem first, though. Kinda want to, honestly. Let's expand this district because that should give me 50, 60. I'll still end up with -1. I forgot about that. Well, sucks to be me. There must be more... There must be buildings for this that will help with the production. So, I'm not going to be worried too badly about the small miners, honestly. I'm just gonna accept that for the moment and go like, well, fuck me, I suppose. But you know, small minuses, not big minuses. And then we're gonna... can we click around? Yes, we fucking can. So, watch houses. That sounds like something for food. Organic wastes, chemical nutrients are injected into tubs of crops to accelerate the growth. Plus 50 food put. That would solve that problem. No issue. Sawmills. That produces more materials. That sounds useful as well. Should get that immediately. A filtration tower. Squalor is significant. Yeah, so that's how we manage our squalor. And factories, what do you do? 10 prefabs and 40 good output. Where do you build those? Constructed in industrial districts. Okay, more goods and more prefabs. Sounds useful. All of these sound fucking useful. We're probably gonna start with that. Is there a way for us to increase housing? Okay, those can be built everywhere. I see. 50, plus 25. Yes, yes. I can I can see something in the near future. I can come up with an idea, so to speak. Okay, so first we're gonna probably go for the either for the houses or for the hot houses. $30 more goods would solve the problem. Factious agents, the first crack. Steward, during routine medical examination performed by the stalwarts, a small group of Frostliners refused to be assessed. These checkups are relics of years past, when a cough could endanger the city. That's gone now. We've adapted, Gordon said. No point continuing this invasion of privacy. You're naked. Stalwarts maintain that regular physicals help ensure the safety of our workers. Which it fucking does. But it'll monitor citizens' health. While the foreman pushed back, we've had epidemics in the past. We mustn't know another one. Yeah, fucking course, you idiots. Kinda missed the tragedy, but in the level before this, in the prologue, I abandoned some old people to, well, walk into the frost, you know. Laying some good old-fashioned groundwork for a nice little cult of sacrifice, because you would absolutely have a cult of sacrifice in these circumstances. Until the fact that the elders actually agreed with me. They were like, yeah, I'm gonna walk into the gold. Seems reasonable. Not really that useful, though, are we? What was I doing before I started rambling about abandoning old people to the cold? Right, we're gonna build this first. And we're gonna have to build this twice, don't we? Yes, we do. Then we are going to save up 100 for the trail, or do we want to save 100 first and get more coal here? Because right now our demands... our output is not in a good way. That's just saying.
A special infirmary queue has been opened. Report for amputation without delay.
Looming cold. As the captain of the weekend, different groups started pulling the city in their own direction. London grew overpopulated. Wiped out the ruined expansion attempts. Now coal is finally running out. Without heat and shelter, people will start freezing to death. Captain appointed you before passing. People are anxious you're not up to the task. Prove them wrong. Okay, so since they see that the coal is the greatest problem, I guess we're gonna save up the 100 and build the trail towards the city so we get more coal in. Hey, that is why exploration is such an important little thing. I could send them out, but I do kind of want to save the 100 so we can connect the trails. Come on, give me just 5 more heat stamps and I'm gonna give you some heat. You want to eat, you know, I'm sitting here, I'm nice and warm. Okay, I've got to get myself a fucking hot cocoa if you know, I want to. Which I can't because I don't have any cocoa around, but you get the idea. I could get myself a hot coffee at least. Ah. Oh, you're already running out of fucking prefab thingies. Yeah, we might have to consider getting the factory first so we can get more prefab thingies. Okay, so shortest route. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to choose that one, because if I had known there was a fucking coal mine up here, I would have built my first logistic thingy up here and went up there. I fucking didn't. That's my no problem. So this is going to build, and then we are going to get 250 coal units until the 500,000 or so is basically over. 250. That reduces that by a lot. Yeah, the next research I'm gonna have to go for is probably going to be the factory thingy. I don't really want to be honest with you. Resources, factories. How much does it cost? 50 again. Okay, so 1040, 1040. Doesn't really make much of a difference, as I know. They are doing basically the same, only that the Frostliners require more people to work it. I kind of like my stalwart. Where can I build this? In the industrial districts. For 10 prefabs, 40 goods. Okay. Industrial district, that is that one, the one that produces goods already. I can make you change to producing prefabs if absolutely necessary. And you have 2 empty slots, so technically speaking I could build 2 fucking factories in there. It's kind of massive, isn't it? Stewart, a cold wave has taken lives in the city. People were found frozen not only in the open streets but in some houses and workplaces as well. Of course you would. Yes, thick with grief and anger. People fear the horror of years past will return under your leadership. They want the council to ensure new laws and help with fighting this crisis. Reassuring them would be prudent. Construct a newly researched building. Yeah, I'm on it, game. I'm on it. Extraction, blasting coal mine. That requires 80 heat stamps. Yeah, if you people would give me more fucking heat stamps, I would fucking build that, and I would make sure that you get some more warmth. But no, you little fucking cunts would rather fucking freeze. It's not my fault. I can't be held responsible for these idiots doing idiotic things. I'm sorry, but you can't put that shit on me, bitch. That is not how this shit works. We're gonna get a nice amount of coal in the near future. So that's I tell you. So, building. Blasting coal mine. Zeitgeist. What's a zeitgeist? I mean, I know what a zeitgeist is, but what is it in game? What is zeitgeist in your city in the bottom left corner? Zeitgeist means spirit. I know what zeitgeist means. It's a German word, you bitch. Situation of your city. Yes, technology, economy, and society. Laws you pass, buildings you build, choices you make, they all impact the zeitgeist. Relationship will change. Alliance. Okay, so right now I'm in the way again. Which means I can see this, but you can't. Progress adaptation. Merit to equality and tradition to reason. Reason seems good. I mean, don't get me wrong, the people have lived 30 whole fucking years in this cold, so at this point they must have some traditions to deal with the cold. Rather obviously. Yeah, I don't have enough to start my research right now. Okay, so the next 50 will be spent on factories. Yeah, that was what I was going. Brain kinda decided to just take a, you know, a break there for a second. With the new mine, the impending doom of depleting coal is postponed. The differences between communities remain. The weakening captain wanted to establish a council to settle them. He didn't live to see it through. First to you, Stuart. The people of New London want a say in how it's run. The first decision, whether you should continue to lead this city. And I sent the guards in. Build the council hall, pass the vote of confidence. Do people like me? I'm accepted. The skeptical Frostlanders. And my way. Mobilize enforcers. We do get more guards, and if I understand this right, these deal with well, crime. Now, if a city of 10,000, even in circumstances like this, you will have some crime, but the punishments for that, any sort of crime, will probably be very much more draconic than you normally would have. And honestly, that's a fucking fair point. It should be. It should be as fucking draconic as it can be. Because we can't really afford some layabouts now, can we? Okay, so I basically need all of these, don't I? Yes, that's a problem. I need the sawmills to up my material production, of course, but I also need the factories because we're running out of prefabs. And that would serve to give me more building materials and more goods. So I guess we start with this one then. And then from there we'll go for the sawmill to get more materials. And lastly we're gonna get the housing district so we can actually house more people. Because I'm pretty sure there's gonna be more people outside. We found some Frostlanders already that we could take back into the city to get more workforce. However, A, the Frostlanders don't like me, they don't really want to have more of them. At least not at the moment, to be fair. And B, you would give me more money, would you? But I don't want to piss off the New Londoners too much.